Yo, the hype right now is real. Oh my gosh. So, where to begin with this episode? Yes, it was a setup episode. Yes, you can mark out about the new opening, but I will say this: the episode of the new opening would have been enough, but the preview, son. Oh my gosh, we how long have we been waiting for this? Ever since the end of the Battle of Gods, when Beerus mentioned referenced the other 12 universes, we've been waiting for this ever since. We already got introduced to I guess Universe 6.
Uh, yeah, uh, yeah, uh.
We kind of got well, we didn't really get much at the Universe 10. We got Zamasu and Gawazu, and look how they turned out. But we never got the God of Destruction. Now, in the preview, we're finally going to get introduced to the Gods of Destruction. But if you notice in the opening, they're kind of silhouetted. And I, it's just great to see we're finally getting underway with this massive, highly anticipated arc. Like, seriously, this has to be one of the most, if not the most anticipated arc, not only in Dragon Ball Super, but Dragon Ball, period. I don't care what anybody says. The hype is real. Okay, so the beginning of this episode pretty much starts off with the two Zenos just flicking planets like marbles. Um, and you notice as they flicker them, later on we come to find out the two planets are self-destruction, so that's not good. And this is like where things get like broken and shit because the Xenos like, oh, we're bored now. We need something else to do. So they're constantly destroying planets and they're bored. And we see what they can destroy. They can obliterate an entire universe like that. They took out, I guess, the presence of Mars and took care of 6 universes at once just for being pissed off. So and that's something that Beerus kind of references to Goku about. But we kind of start off with Goku is delivering vegetables and actually making money for a change. And but he's only doing this so he can train, which is funny because the thing that he references the most is about, oh, now that I got this money, maybe now Chi-Chi won't gag me so much, and now I can actually go ahead and train. But now Goku's kind of like he's asking over. He tried to ask Krillin. He was on cop duty, you should know. Uh, and then he asked Whis. Whis accepted, but only if you bring the goods, which he did. But before then, Goku kind of gets surrounded by a group of nobodies with guns. We all knew how this was going to turn out. Goku just spleen blitzed the shit out of them, caught all the bullets. By the way, the one he flicked back, was that a complete reference to Raditz in any way? No, maybe? Okay, it's just me. Okay, that being said, and actually Goku flicking that one dude, that was a complete Beerus move. Um, so now, well, Goku does get hit by a bullet, and all this does is kind of it kind of introduces to the fact that Goku's kind of rusty, so he needs to train. And Goten kind of asks, "Can I tag along as well?" But Chi-Chi's like, "Hell no to that." But it doesn't matter because as Chi-Chi is running on and on, Goten and Goku snuck out the back door, which I thought was funny. They need to do that sometimes, or just pull into the transmission or some shit. I don't know why Goku just can't do that. But, that being said, uh, they're pretty much, I guess, going for the food that they need to get to Whis so he can train. But then they go to Capsule Corp to try. Goku wants to ask Vegeta, but because Bulma's kind of pregnant with the second child, Vegeta's like, no, can't do that. He's put his second child first. Let's be honest. That's admirable of Vegeta. When has he ever turned down training ever in the series? So, uh, but if you notice in the opening, and I'm going to mention this quite a few times about the opening, but if you notice in the opening, Vegeta is training in the gravity room, and he's also booking up with a booked up weight. So I'm assuming he's going to train as well. Goku is kind of like, don't blame me if you fall behind him in the power scaling, which could be what happens. I don't want to trigger any Vegeta fans, and I'm a Vegeta fan myself, so I don't know. Okay, the way the opening kind of sets itself out, we do see Goku sparring with a certain dude from a. I'm assuming that's going to be one of the main fighters from the one of the 10 universes. We don't know which one. At least I don't, because I haven't really paid attention to the trailers or articles. Only the one, but that's all I needed to do. But I'm assuming since he has to go Super Saiyan Blue, that's going to be the strongest. We also see him, I guess, fighting with a wolf-looking dude, so he could be a top tier as well. Vegeta's also fighting with somebody. Kind of looks like Boo in a way, but he's obviously from a different universe with totally different design. It kind of reminds me of the designs kind of do reference, I guess, Dragon Ball Xenoverse in a way. where you get that random ass characters, but they look cool looking. So I can't wait to see what they can do. Vegeta's like, no, I gotta put my second child first. He wants to be there for him, which I respect. But a lot of Vegeta fans may get pissed off if Vegeta falls behind in the power scale, and that's where Vegeta fans are gonna get triggered. Oh no, fuck this shit. No, no. But I don't know. And speaking of the opening, when we see Goku burst into the red, I don't know if that's a new mode or if he's using Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, but if it's not and if it's somebody else, because I have heard rumors, but until we see it in the anime, I'm not paying attention to him. But I will say this: if that's not Super Saiyan Blue or Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, then that's a new mode, definitely. Look, you see, kind of reminds me of Goku Black in a way, and I don't think he's going to be in this part, so it has to be Goku or somebody else. So I don't know. Or that's going to be a new mode, maybe. I did say it has to happen sooner or later, but and that's my point about Vegeta not wanting to train. That may cost him, but again, Vegeta put his family first, which you got to respect for anybody for doing that. But no, Whis like Whis kind of like, you do know you can just leave. You don't have to be tied down by Bulma, right? And Vegeta kind of says, yeah, maybe, but no, he's doing the right thing. He's got to be there for him. And Goku kind of teases Vegeta a little bit when he's like, oh, when Goto was born, I was dead. So it's like, oh, Goku had an alibi already, so he was dead. So it was still fucked up. But no, they take off, they train. And the thing that hits me the most in this episode was Beerus's attitude towards Goku. When Goku's just acting, he's just pretty much acting like Goku does. And he's getting excited, he's trying to train with Whis. He's kind of referencing, well, Beerus notices the mark, the wound on Goku's arm, and Beerus is like, yeah, you're getting rusty, you need to train up. And as soon as he does that, he's kind of reminded about this tournament. It's like, oh yeah, right, I forgot, we do have a tournament, right? And I guess when he's talking to the Omni King, the present day Omni King, Zeno is kind of like, oh yeah, I forgot about that, which is. And Beerus is like, listen, do not push that button. No, stop. Because whatever you're going to do is not going to be good for anybody. Your naiveness is going to destroy the universe, which in turn may actually what happens, because look at the theme of this arc, Universal Survival arc, and Goku wants to fight. So, I don't know, is Goku's happy-go-lucky attitude going to cost everybody? So we'll wait and see. But this is how serious Beerus gets. I don't think he would have, but Beerus is like, no, perhaps I've been too lenient on you. You need to stop. Because it references the fact maybe he's going to kill Goku, but Goku was like, listen, Zeno may seem innocent, but do not push him the wrong way. Otherwise, we know what will happen. We saw it happen in Trunks' timeline, at least with the future Zeno. But Goku's like, yeah, I've seen that already. But don't worry about it. But I don't know. He may be right in this. Say this is not a good idea. Even Whis, who was training with Goku, says you should not do this. It's a bad idea. We do get to see some sparring between Whis and Goku. Goku goes Super Saiyan, but when Goku kind of is reminded about the tournament, that's the first thing he goes to Zeno about. And Zeno's like, yeah, let's do this. Let's throw this tournament. Goku asking about Whis to go to the world of the Kais by the end of this episode. And obviously, because we got a meeting, judging by the preview, we got a meeting about the world of the Kai, the rest of the Supreme Kais from each of the universes. And if you notice, we're getting introduced to the Gods of Destruction as well as the Servants, who are in the opening as well. There's a shot that the Kais with Beerus in the middle, that was Beastly, and then we got the Gods of Destruction alongside the Servants. Again, I like the design for that clown-looking God of Destruction. I don't know which universe he's from, but he could be bad news. So anybody with a clown face has a Joker-like mentality and can destroy any universe he sees fit. Is bad news. I don't know if he's equal or stronger than Beerus. We'll have to wait and see. But I guarantee at least one or maybe two may be stronger than Beerus. I would not be surprised. So, and that may be one of the reasons why Beerus is like, no, we don't need to do this. But Goku's like, yeah, fuck yeah, we do. We need a challenge. This could be fun. But it's not just Vegeta's focusing on. Let's not forget each of the top tier fighters from Universe 7 are in the opening. We get 17, we got 18. By the way, 17 looks basically as all hell in the opening. You get to see Gohan beside Piccolo, and if you notice, it looks like Gohan's going into Mystic mode. I don't know if that's going to be the case. Even if he does, will it be enough? But then we got the other fighters as well. But then this is the biggest like what the fuck, and I guess this is what everybody's been marking out about when it comes to the female Super Saiyan. I guess the female Broly, although I'm pretty sure she has a name. So I'm assuming she's like from Team Universe 6 because that's the only universe we know that has Saiyans. Now, that's the interesting thing. Is she a legendary Super Saiyan? And it kind of feels like Toriyama kind of caved into everybody wanting Broly to be canon. So instead we get a female version. That's what it kind of feels like to me. Again, I really don't care if it's a stereotype of Broly or not, as long as what she can do. Again, the most important thing is she's the first female Super Saiyan we've had in the series. And not only that, we also get Kabe, we get Frost, we got Hit, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if there's going to be a rematch or not. Because it looks like Goku's going to have other fighters to deal with in the tournament. So I can't wait for that. But oh man, this is going to be so hype. The end of this episode, when the high priest was like, yeah, you need to get a team of 10. I don't know if 10's going to taking part in one match because that's going to be too much. I don't know. But in a way, it's a way of giving a lot of different characters, a lot of different spotlights, and not just Universe 7 fighting, but other universes interacting with one another, as well as the Gods of Destruction. I can't wait for that. This was basically a way to start this Universal Survival arc. I can't wait for the introduction of the Gods of Destruction. But that's it from me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like this review if you did, appreciate that. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Comment down below your thoughts, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.